Don't worry, none of that was important. Lali-ho, welcome back to Let's Play Moemon FireRed. Immediately after doing a small amount of research, I realized I can't get to Articuno from over here, so let us fly back here to Fuchsia. And we are going to... we are going to have some fun today. So today, we are going to attempt to catch legendaries. I have been through this zone here, this route, and I have fought all the trainers that I passed. So we're going straight to Seafoam. Now the flip side of this is that I don't honestly know how I'm going to get more money if I need it. Because, I mean, I guess I could go around and sell a lot of the shit I've got, but anyway, we've made it to Seafoam. Seafoam Islands. Welcome to Seafoam Islands, the basically ice cave of the world. We are going to go down here, and we're going to pop one of these max repels. Oh. I wonder if any of that's important. Anyway, so we have Boulder Puzzles. Yes, Boulder Puzzles. Strength is required here. Surf is required here. The whole idea is that we strength in order to move boulders around, in order to drop them down holes like this. And once they go down the hole, we're not going to follow that one yet, actually. But the idea is you drop down a hole and then you go down the hole yourself. But first, oh hey look, an ice seal. We need to run over here and drop this one down the hole as well. Now with this, we should be able to just drop down, and here we are. Once you've pushed a boulder down a hole, it stays down the hole. But if you need to leave and reset because you messed it up, you can still leave and it'll move back to its previous fall position. Now, I can't really do anything with that now, but I wonder, can I fall? Can I fall again? I probably can follow this all the way down now that I'm looking at this. Worst case scenario, I dig my way out, but I should be able to follow this one boulder all the way down. And we get pushed out. And where did it push us out at? That's actually a good question. Where did it push us out at? Ah, here. So this is the floor we need. But we can't really do anything here. Danger, fast current. You see how fast that current is? We can't go that way. Also, there's Articuno. Yeah, see, we can't surf in that current, so we have to make our way back. Back up on this side. There's a lot of boulders there. So we've got 2 floors. I've got a map on my phone here. Okay, I should be able to go up this way, right? There's an item there. I ain't worried about it. I'm actually only here for Articuno. Articuno. I'm actually not sure if this boulder helps. But we're going to use these boulders. These may not even be the boulders I need to push. These may be pushed, may help us for movement. If that's the case, that's fine. Yeah, see, this allows us to get around down here. Those were not required, but these are. So, we have 2 boulders that we have to push down. I want to say we only need 2 of them. Oh, repels effects were off. Let's actually do that one more time. Now, the funny part about it is we can only get 2 boulders down these holes. So, for example, you can't push this boulder at all down a hole, so just get out of your way. Now, we can't put this boulder away from the wall, so let's force it all the way up. Push this down. 1. push this down, or not down, left a few times, and now we push it down. And now we follow him. And now, here we are. Yes, that was that easy. Seafoam is not very big. I am going to save it. Alright then. Take one, engage. Gaio! Okay, Articuno looks cool, actually. Now, regardless of how this take goes, I'm probably going to keep this one kind of like the first one with Moltres. Just because it's setup and initial reaction. But if this does not work, we will begin cutting extra takes. Now, Articuno is notorious for being really strong, actually. There's Ice Beam. Ouch. Rafflesia, owie. I'm just using Strength because I don't want to poison it, and Leech Seed would end up killing it as well. And basically nothing I can do to this thing would be very good to do. We are going to use next Pokemon. We're going to use Sildra. Sildra should be able to tank most of what Articuno can lay out. So, the problem is, doing damage to Articuno without killing it is not easy. We may just have to chuck balls at this level. There's not much I can do here. Alright, 93. Let's do this. Oh yeah, I forgot they all start with agility. So, Mist, Agility, Ice Beam. What's your last move? I think my only issue with Articuno is it doesn't learn a good flying move in the early generations. Drill Peck is just very nice, and Zapdos learns it, and that's one of the reasons Zapdos is my favorite. Now, looks-wise, it's a toss-up between Articuno and Moltres. I love the Phoenix appearance of Moltres, and Sky Attack is beautiful when used by Moltres. Mind Reader? Why do you have Mind Reader? I mean, I know why you would learn Mind Reader, because you have access to Sheer Cold, and Mind Reader's Sheer Cold is just evil. But well, the Ice Beam sure didn't miss. Wouldn't have missed anyway. But, yeah, Articuno is a great Pokemon for Ice-type and being able to learn Surf, which it's a great Surfer, because it already has Ice moves, it has Flying moves, and then give it Water on top of that. I mean, it has other moves that you can use, of course. There's plenty of setups for Articuno. Ours had Surf, though. Threw off a lot of people. They weren't expecting that. I'm almost positive it has Surf. God, it's been years. I don't really remember its full moveset. I want to say it was Fly, Ice Beam, Surf, and oh, what was it? Mom didn't use Articuno very much. She used Zapdos. The aforementioned Drill Peck, by the way. But what was it? What was its full moveset? Does it learn Mirror Move? Because it might have been Mirror Move. I do not remember. It was from her Gen 1 though, like it was from her Red. Now Zapdos, I remember. Zapdos was both Thunder and Thunderbolt, I think. Yeah, it was Drill Peck. Oh no, Drill Peck, Fly, Thunderbolt, Thunder Wave. That was its moveset. Mostly because like all of her flying types had Fly. That was at a time whenever Fly was a really good flying move as well. Even though it was 2-turned, there was no Protect. There was no Endure, so you didn't have to worry about somebody blocking Fly, necessarily. You just had to worry about them dodging it with Dig, or Fly themselves. The oldie days. I stand by what I said. Articuno can't do a darn thing to Sildra. It has hit me with every move in its arsenal, and it can't touch me. Come on, Articuno, just give up, please. I'm scared to hit you with anything because you're not gonna survive it. I like the fact that her hair is the really long tail on Articuno. Like she has a real super long ponytail that flutters behind her. I think I've said everything I have to say about difficult to catch Pokemon already. I'm not even sure if I have the energy to get that other Pokemon. I may just say screw it. I do want to see the darn thing, but the problem is my starter. I guess while I'm chucking balls at Articuno, I can look that up, actually. On-screen research. Yes, you took aim at Soldier, but what are you going to hit Soldier with? Another Ice Beam? Yeah, after looking this up, I'm not 100% sure I want to go for this. I've always hated the roaming legendaries, and the worst part about it is that unlike in Gen 2, there's no seeing them before they appear, so you can't track them until you've seen them for the first time. I'm not 100% sure that I'm okay with that. I guess I could go into details on that. So, basically speaking, in Gen 3, FireRed, Leaf Green, there is a single of the legendary dogs, the roaming legendary dogs, in the game after you've A, beaten the Elite Four, and B, gotten the National Dex. The one that you get is based on who your starter Pokemon is. Your starter Pokemon is always the one that's super effective to your starter Pokemon. So, because I started with Venusaur, well, Bulbasaur, but since I started with Grass, then the one that I will find is Entei. As much as I would love to find Entei, there's a couple of problems with it. As I mentioned a second ago, there is no tracking them because I haven't seen them. So until I randomly run into him in literally any of the routes, because he has no pattern, he just, every time I change routes or enter eggs in the building, he changes places, you know, he warps, essentially. There's no set pattern to where he's going. And we're down to 54 balls already. Wonderful. Anyway, what I was thinking of is that I would have to luck up on finding Entei in the wild just randomly. Now, the upside of this is he's always on overworld grass, not in caves or anything, so there's a slight advantage there. But there's another massive problem with it, and it's the fact that I can have Entei as the one I can find. There was apparently, from everything that I have found a glitch that if it uses Roar and roars you away, it counts as the battle clearing, and you never see him again. So the only real way around that is to well, obviously you could save and reload, or reload in the previous save before you found him, which is already a pain in the butt on its own, but, or you can throw the Master Ball at him, because it prevents that whole roar thing from being a problem, since you catch him on the first turn before he even gets a chance to do anything. Because here's the thing, you can hit him with Mean Look or something like that, which is fine and all, which prevents him from running, because they have a like 40% and 50% chance to flee every turn. But if he uses Roar, it ignores that, because he's not the one changing, you are. You're the one leaving, not him. So Arena Trap, Mean Look, Bind, Wrap, none of that matters. And I may have to call in on this one, because I need more than 40 balls ready for the others. I mean, come on now. Articuno, stop being greedy. If I don't catch it in the next two balls, I'm just going to call a mulligan on it. As I have expended far too many Ultra Balls for this, I need to have some more without having to go and find money. Okay, I'm calling a mulligan on it. Articuno, my friend, E-Shockwave. Darn bird. Alright, take 2, Articuno. Let's go. Still eating with or fails you. You know what? Screw it. I'm going Leaf Seed strats. I don't want to waste all my balls on this. I want to have enough to hit Mewtwo with as many Ultra Balls as I can possibly muster. That's if I decide to go for Insane. That's a big if. I honestly don't feel like I want to do that. I've never liked roaming legendaries. There's a reason why I did not go for the roaming legendaries in Gen 2. I've always found that concept to be stupid. Asinine, even. I mean, it's one thing if they had set locations. But because they change every time you change, keeping up with them is almost impossible. I realize that this means I'm going to get fewer chances to throw balls between takes here, but if it makes Articuno want to go in the ball faster, I don't care. What's really funny is the Leech Seed thing wouldn't really bother Mewtwo, because Mewtwo has Recover. Well, Articuno, I don't know if you're going to survive this one. Oh, you did survive it. Oh, wow. You got one more chance to join me. Nope. Well, goodbye, Articuno. Take 3. Let's do this. Take 2, I probably shouldn't have done that way, but let's see. I use Leech Seed. Wow, okay, Sludge Bomb actually worked really well. If it doesn't hit critical and it doesn't poison, Sludge Bomb might be the way to do that. Or it didn't hit critical. Technically take 4 because I accidentally knocked it out with a critical Sludge Bomb. Yeah, that was so stupid. I'm trying to use Sludge Bomb to get down faster. It appears to do just the right amount of damage on normal hits, kind of how Strength did on Moltres. But critical hit or poison could be a bad thing. Oh, perfect. Okay. So now we have Articuno at the perfect level of HP for me to not KO it and hopefully have the highest chance of catching it. It's still abysmal, but at least it's the highest chance. What shall we converse about today while we throw balls at Pokemon? I mean, this is kind of the problem. I run out of things to say, run out of things to talk about, because it's just throwing balls. And 90% of the time, it's just, oh no, the Pokemon broke free. Oh no, the Pokemon broke free. There's no variance in it. I'm at the point where I'm tempted to use the speed up of my emulator just to throw more balls faster. What is there to say? Oh my god, it actually caught it. Okay then. Large open space of nothing being said, but what can I do? One of the legendary bird Pokemon, with its long tail trailing behind. Its flying form is magnificent. Yeah, we're gonna give it a name. Well, it's the closest thing I've got that I can think of, an ice goddess. That counts as for Shiva, right? I'm in box 14. I wasn't supposed to go in box 14, but I don't care. Let's get out of here. You know how I dig. Angela has dig now. Dig us out of here, Angelo. And we now fly. We fly to where Rock Tunnel is. Because Rock Tunnel isn't the only thing over here. How many Pokeball or Ultra Balls? We still have 78. That's not bad. We only used about 20. Nice. So, this way. There's a guy here. I think he may be a trainer. But it's the power plant. An abandoned power plant. Oh, I was hoping to use the power box. Now, there are items in here, but I want to say that some of the Pokeball item things are actually Voltorbs. This place is full of electric type Pokemon. I think you even might be able to find an Electabuzz in here. I don't remember. This is a side area that has no purpose but for items. Oh, TM17, protect. Okay. Nice. And an elixir. Not really necessary, but nice. Oh, hey, the repel were off. Yeah, we're just gonna keep using repel. I won't be able to make use of it anywhere else, honestly. This is not where my repels are. There they are. Because in the last area I'll be going, because I think I've made the conscious decision that I'm not even going to bother getting Entei. I'd like to see them, but I just don't feel that it's worth it, honestly. I've never felt that it was worth it. Thunder? Interesting. Okay. Thunderstone. That makes sense. That is a Voltorb. Okay, rather an Electrode. Regardless, one Sludge Bomb. Anyway. Oh, repel we're off again. Oh well. We're almost there, I think. Ah, here we are. And there it is. So we're going to save our game one more time. And here we go. I don't know what that was. Okay, I can see that. Also, you are most definitely Raymond now. You actually look like a Thunder Sage, although you're not old. But yeah, you're Raymond. Alright, let's go for Sludge Bomb strats. Perfect. Now, you actually have Drill Attack, or Drill Peck, don't you? Also, I might not want to use Sludge Bomb again. Let's use Strength. Ah, Thunder Wave. Don't like that. Ooh, okay, red health. That's what we need. Commence ball throwing. There's Drill Peck. Owie. I was thinking of the Stadium Drill Peck, or Horn Drill technically, because that was Horn Drill's noise in my head. Detect. So you have the ability to just outright cancel an attack. Okay. I think Articuno got the short end of the stick on that one. Drill Peck. Let's stop his electric move, shall we? So yeah, let's just use Toxic on something we're trying to catch. Brilliant idea. The strategy. Number 1. You know, I may be able to stop his electricity, but he's not using electricity. He's hitting me with Drill Peck. Constantly. And trying to use Detect and failing. Oh, you have agility as well. Of course you do. Agility, Detect, Drill Peck, and what was the last move? You would think it'd be an electric type attack, but I don't think he's used it yet. Like, at all. There's Drill Peck again. Owie. Oh, come on, Zapdos. Don't tease me like that. Alright, Angelo, get out there. Soak up some damage for me, buddy. Lower his attack, that's actually good. I probably should have done that first, but oh well. You know, I wonder if Rock Smash can get him any lower. Rock Smash's pathetic attack power, not very effective. Yeah, perfect. Oh, but it lowered his defense. Ooh, that ain't good. Do I dare do it again? Oh, Thunder Wave. So you have no electric move except for Thunder Wave. Huh, okay then. Oh, perfect. You are as low as I dare hit you. More Ultra Balls away. This does make me think, there was a Pokemon that my mom actually had the most trouble catching, and hilariously, it wasn't a legendary. It was a Bellsprout. I don't know what was with this Bellsprout, but it took her like 15 normal Pokeballs to catch a Bellsprout that was 30 levels under her, 40 levels under her. It was like, this Bellsprout refused to go in the Pokeball, just outright. Did not want to be in the Pokeball. I have never seen a freaking Bellsprout put up that much of a fight before. And never have I seen it again. Like, obviously, you expect to have that kind of issue with a Legendary. Or, God forbid, an Ultra Beast. Oh, God, I hate Ultra Beasts. Love their designs most of the time. Most of the time. Keyword, most. Nihiligo is actually pretty cool. Cortana is... It's Cortana, right? The paper samurai origami thing. That one's pretty neat. Buzzlord's okay. Buzzswole is amazing. I love Buzzswole. Because of course I do. Bug fighting, I mean, come on, how could you not? I'm not a fan of the thing with the firecracker head. That one's stupid. Same thing with, what is it? The grass electric type. What is it called? The circuitry or something like that? It is grass electric, isn't it? As I know, the whole gimmick is the fact that it's a tree, but it's a tree made out of wires. I don't know, I don't like those two in particular. I like the fact that the Ultra Beasts are strange combinations, though. Like, they are absurd type combinations. Bug fighting, Buzzswole is gorgeous, first off. And second off is a very interesting combo. It's a mosquito that has a buff body, like... I don't know how else to describe it. It is amazing. But outside of the few there that I mentioned, I really don't care for the Ultra Beasts as a concept. They're interesting, but I think they were poorly executed. Pretty much describes Sun and Moon, I think. Don't get me wrong, though. I think Sun and Moon has the only rival partner that has really made me appreciate the rivalry since Gen 1. And now granted, I missed Gen 5 and Gen 6, so I don't know how good those rivals are. I played a little bit of Gen 5 looking back, but I didn't get into it. Not that it was bad or anything, I just didn't get into it. I had other things to play as well. I need to get back into that eventually. But the rivalry with Hao is... It really makes you realize he's not your rival, you're his rival. You are the challenge to make him stronger. You're the asshat who keeps getting to the places and beating him. You are Gary. Only he just doesn't have enough to beat you in the end. And when you start looking at it that way, that you are Hao's rival, not the other way around, story-wise, Hao is awesome. Plus, his team is amazing. Like, I had, I played with Prism Arena on my first playthrough through Sun, and so that meant that he had Decidueye, or not Decidueye, he had, oh god, the Fire Cat. Oh god, Incineroar. He had Incineroar, because, you know, the whole me being his rival thing. Incineroar was so good in his team. Like, he had a really good team. I do appreciate him. Granted, I had a better team in the end, but... I forget my first Pokemon Sun team now that I think about it. I know it involved Aegislash, because I found out about Aegislash, and I had to have Aegislash. Granted, I found out later that Aegislash was a Gen 6 Pokemon, but I didn't care because Aegislash was just that badass. I think for a short time I had used Vikavolt, but I ended up replacing Vikavolt. I don't remember with what. And even though I love Decidueye, I do not regret using Primarina. Primarina was a fantastic Pokemon, and Oceanic Operetta was one of my favorite abilities. Just like Z-moves, there were a lot of good Z-moves. A lot of good Z-moves. A lot of awesome, like Continental Crush is probably one of my favorite basic ones. Because it's literally lifting a continent and dropping it on the opponents. It is such bullshit. You know that they put that Pokemon couldn't do that, but, you know, whatever. Oh, come on, Zapdos. You are teasing me still. This is the same Zapdos. It has gone. At least it's doing that more often than Voltress, I guess. But, you know, all that means is that... And this is the part... Okay, I'll continue my thing on Sun in a moment. The part that really gets me is that... what the message is, how many times it shakes, all that is a notation of how close your RNG roll was to being able to catch it. It's nothing more. It's not saying how weak the Pokemon is or anything like that. It is how close to capture was your dice roll. Out of 256 numbers, how close were you to landing on one? Or 255, I should say, because it rolls... I want to say it rolls the other way around. I want to say it's 0 to 255. But how close were you to hitting 255 exactly? Or 0 exactly, depending on which way it's looking at it. That is all it is. The closer you get to that number, the more shakes it makes. And it is infuriating that it's not a actual... weakness. But because nobody ever complains about it, of course Game Freak's not going to change it. In later generations, I think there is some sort of system in place, or maybe it just feels that way because Pokemon, or maybe just Pokemon are easier to catch. Maybe they increased the catch rate, because I know they increased the catch rate on the box legendaries. Like the box legendaries have like a 50% catch rate, or is it 50%? Something like that. They catch super easy by comparison to the 3% that, say, this Zapdos has. And yes, that is a 3% catch rate. The last time I checked, it has a catch rate of 3, which is essentially 3% or some crap like that. It's stupid. It is stupidly low. Maybe it's not 3%. I don't know. I don't do the math. I don't know the math. I just get aggravated at it. I mean, I've been sitting here for, let's see, the recording's at 56 minutes. You won't get to see part of that because part of that was failed takes on Articuno, but I don't like this part of Pokemon. There's a reason why I'm not chasing that Entei, and it's because I'm going to use the Master Ball on freaking Mewtwo if I don't catch him with all the Ultra Balls. I am going to give the Ultra Balls a chance to make it, you know, fair. Also, Zapdos just got caught, so perfect. I didn't have to reload. Nice. One of the legendary bird Pokemon. While it is flying, it makes crackling, and snapping sounds. Tempted to call it Pop. Anyway, but no, it is Rema. You know what's really funny is that I'm calling it Rema, but it also kind of looks like the Sylphs, just in yellow instead of green. I'm okay with this. Aha, 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 aha. Ramuda. Hola, Ramuda. Teleo. Anyway, now that I'm done quoting songs, awesome songs. Oh, they actually added a... Oh, wow. Can you go back in this way? You can go back in this way. Oh my god. in the original game, you just get kicked out into nothing. And you end up in the front or something like that. Okay, that's pretty cool. So 25 Ultra Balls. So, The plan for Mewtwo. I'm going to use those 25 Ultra Balls as best I can, and if they fail, I'll reload, do one more chance, if he doesn't outright kill me, and then go for the Master Ball if that fails. The Master Ball is final chance. I'm not just going to, hey, toss a Master Ball, done, because that's not interesting either. It's actually less interesting to toss a Master Ball and be done than it is to sit there and toss 50 Ultra Balls. I do want to have a bit of a challenge. And I guess that's the ultimate flaw. It's either you have a 3 catch rate or 100% chance of catching it. There's nothing in between Ultra Ball and Master Ball. There is no balls that can increase your catch rate to, twice that of the Ultra Ball or something like that. There's just nothing. There's just nothing but no hope. So, speaking of no hope, repels aren't going to work over here. I shouldn't be recording this now because of how long those took. I should make Mewtwo its own thing. But what the hell, I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel! Welcome to Cerulean Cave. Cerulean Cave. I am checking this up. Hold up. So, I'm looking at this. There are some interesting Pokemon in here. That's kind of cool. Oh god, the maze. Okay, I see where you are. Right. That's where I got to get. So... where am I at here? On-screen mapping! If you go to the first one, yeah, that's a dead end, so I can't go there. It's the one in the middle of the room, isn't it? Yeah, it's the one in the middle of the room. Okay, so if I go there, take the third path there. Okay. 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 Wait, that is it, isn't it? Oh wait, no, hold up. I am mistaken. It's there. I am about to send myself on the path. Oh, no, that's still the right path. Okay, good. That's still the right path. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm going to leave that in because it's just me preparing myself mentally and physically. So, the Cerulean Cave, I'm going to pop the repel, but I don't think it's going to work. I can't look at that while I'm on the... Okay. I guess I couldn't reach onto the shore and grab that. You know, if the repel's gonna worked this far, I'm going to go ahead and pop it because we've got a long way to go. I need to get to that ladder first. That's out of the way, but I'm gonna grab it. Max Elixir, not arguing with that. Now, this is a good place to grind. In fact, I will probably be grinding here instead of where I had been grinding. Welcome to the maze. The maze is annoying. Take the third path this way. I'm ignoring. Oh my god, I wasn't even going to show this, but I have frozen that Wobbuffet solid. I'm going to throw a single Ultra Ball at this thing. I have no idea what to call this damn thing. I was just gonna be super pissed off and say, and Wobbuffet managed to KO my frickin'... To keep its pitch-black tail hidden, it lives quietly in the darkness. It is never first to attack. I have no idea what to call this thing. What is Wobbuffet? Wobbuffet's just like a blue punching bag. It's literally designed from a punching bag. It's not anything. Counters. Make counters back things that are stronger. I mean, it doesn't start invisible, but I could go with that. I'm hoping I spelled this right. I may not have spelled it right. This is an enemy that we probably will meet later on in the next video. No, the next video. The next Let's Play. I forgot to revive my, friend. You know what sucks? I can't get any more items, because the Ultra Ball. I'm gonna have to sell everything that I don't need before we, go for the final battle later. Huh. Not later as in now, but I mean later as in eventually. Alright. We've made it to the bottom, and they're off screen. Just barely off screen. Well, Quinn just learned Disable, so that's interesting. These repels are going to get me killed. That was a level 58 Kadabra. Unfortunately, it was spamming Trick. These Dittos are easy to kill at least. I'll at least see them before they transform, and then they can't do much to me while I Sludge Bomb them. It's really nice. Got a nice little strategy going. Oh my god, this Ditto's level 67. I'm gonna keep this in because, holy freaking hell, this is a high level. But for Dittos, that's not that impressive though, because they have a major flaw. They may, now they'll have the HP of the level 67 Ditto, but it's gonna have the stats of my level 56 Venusaur. But see, this is why I'm going to grind here, because these are very high level Pokemon. And there you have it. 900, it's really nice. Anyway. Oh look, a single Ultra Ball to get back that one I used in that Wobbuffet. Okay. I might start running from these, because I need to save what little bit of strength I've got left. Because we're here. Normally, this would be the finale, but we still have a little more to go after this. But let's see just how badly this goes. I'm not even going to do that. Okay, Mewtwo is fucking badass. Is that a reference to something? Because I swear it feels like a reference to something, and I'm missing it. I think this is more badass than the normal Mewtwo. Wow. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to go for Strength. It's going to have Swift. It does have... I want to say it has Swift and Psywave. I don't think it actually has a Psychic type move except for Psywave, and Psywave does not count. But it does have Swift, and it has a decent amount of power behind its Swift. And it should have Recover as well, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, it has Psychic. Oh shit. Okay, cancel everything I just said. I might even get to weaken it to attempt throwing balls at it. Okay, so I know I'm not going to kill it, so go for the strongest thing in my arsenal, and it's going to Psychic me and prevent me from using it. It suddenly remembered it has Psychic, and now it's going to sweep me. About the only option I have here with Angela is to use Extreme Speed. Although lowering its attack is not a bad idea, except that might provoke it using Psychic more. Wow. Oh, Angela actually survived the hit. Okay then. Safeguard. That's a weird move. For him to have, that is. Okay, one more Extreme Speed ought to do it. If he doesn't recover. Perfect. Okay. Well, let's chuck balls. We've only got 25, so, and as much attack power as this thing has, I'm probably not going to make it through all 25. Goodbye, Angela. You held on as long as you could, puppy. Look, I'm just gonna go ahead and feed Cockatrice and Queen of this thing. Because they can eat a couple of Ultra Balls. And eat a couple of Psychics, maybe. There you go. Eat a Psychic, Cockatrice, I'm sorry. Alright, Queena. Disable. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna try that. We're not gonna waste the time. We're just gonna go ahead and throw a ball. Did not think that was gonna work. But hey, Queena's still here. So let's chuck another ball. Recover. Oh boy. So, I'm just going to keep chucking balls because at this point it's... Which I knew Mewtwo had Recover, that's not the problem. Is it worth me actually, you know, restarting when I run out of balls? If I make it that far? Maybe what I should do is just, if I run out, slap out of Ultra Balls, then throw the Master Ball regardless. If I can hang on long enough to throw all the Ultra Balls. Keyword, if. I'm also surprised that this Swift cannot kill Quina in one hit. I mean, I know it has an attack down, but come on. Is one attack down from Intimidate that powerful? Oh! He ate two Swifts and a Psychic. I'm actually surprised. Good job, Quina. Alright, Soldier. Get out here. I'm going for it. I know it can survive it. Jesus! Even without... I have to hope for a freeze. There's no other chance. If it does Psychic Hit, I'm dead. I did not freeze it. I did do a decent amount of damage, though. I kind of hope it recovers. It did not. It went for Psychic. It's got me. Yep. Okay, well, see you in a minute. Okay, take 2 Mewtwo. So we're gonna try things a little differently now. Does that stop Lucy? It does not. See, Leech Seed does percentage damage. So no matter how strong Mewtwo is, that will always do the same amount of damage. Thus, I'm going to go for the Leech Seed strats. And the reason is because Mewtwo has Recover. Mewtwo is very unlikely to let itself get KO'd to Leech Seed. If it drops down too low, it's very likely to use Recover. I could probably even go into topping that off with a Sludge Bomb to try to poison it, but Rafflesia not gonna last that long. Mostly because as soon as it uses Psychic, regardless of how much HP I have, I'm dead. Because if it can do that much damage on Sildra, that it can two-shot Sildra without lowering special defense, it's going to one-shot Rafflesia. I think, though, I honestly do believe that if I can hang on to run out of Ultra Balls, that it'll be fair for me to use the Master Ball. Because I've given it 25 chances and held on myself for 25 Ultra Ball throws. And it has not died because it's looking like it doesn't want to use Recover when it's almost dead. Which is a little silly, but, you know, okay. But I feel that if the battle drags on that long, that using the Master Ball is justified. Oh, Mewtwo, please don't tease me like that. Oh, also, I just want to point out that if you've not seen Mewtwo's Recover animation for Pokemon Stadium, it is so badass. It uses that same animation for other things, but it looks so cool with Recover. Does the whole lifting up in the air with arms crossed and spreading arms out while it draws energy in. I love it. You know, I have not decided what I'm going to call this thing. But now Mewtwo's just keeping its HP full. It realized how low it got, and I scared it. Okay, that's 10 balls down. 15 to go. I do love this sprite for Mewtwo. Like, it looks so good. It is so very imposing. Come on, Mewtwo, stop tasing me. That's fine. Just, you can use Swift all you want. Just please don't use Fighting. It's being nice and giving me plenty of chances to throw balls at it. I don't know if I trust that. I feel like I should be afraid. I feel like I should be very afraid. I began to wonder if it was going to recover again. 2. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's had enough of Rafael's shit. It had enough of Rafael's shit. Okay, it can survive another Leech Seed, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that last Ultra Ball. Come on, Mewtwo. Just go ahead and get in the ball, and no one has to go in the Master Ball. Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, folks, I have tried to spare the Master Ball of this, but I am not putting up with Mewtwo's shit anymore. Mewtwo has been... Wow, Mewtwo almost died. Mewtwo has been a wonderful, wonderful battle, but we're going to throw the Master Ball now. Nice stars. Yeah, still have no idea what to call this thing either. A Pokemon whose genetic code was repeatedly recombined for research. It turned vicious as a result. Alright, what are you going to be called? You are... psychic powers are very much a lot like magic, so it needs to be something magical. I mean, I've already named one Absolute Virtue. I don't want another Mewtwo named Absolute Virtue. But there is another Final Fantasy character who was a devil, actually. I don't know if it's gonna fit. No, it's just gonna be Pandemonium. It's a reference to, well, there's Pandemonium is a reference to a lot of things. It's reference to, I could have called it Kuja, but that's fine. But we're going to name it Pandemonium. Oh, I could have called it Matthias. I don't know. Hindsight, 2020. I guess I really should explain all those references I'm throwing out there. Pandemonia is a reference to Pandemonium Warden in this case, which was the other Final Fantasy XI NM that took so long to beat that people injured themselves doing so. People are not bright sometimes. Actually, I don't know. I probably just need to fly to Cerulean because I need to grind here. Pandemonium Warden was a very, very hard fight. Where Absolute Virtue was a long fight due to the fact that he had, you know, 1, he was super powerful, 2, he had access to all 2-hour abilities in the game and rotated between them, meaning you could have him almost dead, and if you hadn't stopped and blocked his benediction, he could fully heal from whatever percentage all the way to 100%. Basically invalidating every bit of damage and everything you've done for the past insert time here. But Pandemonium Warden is multi-phased, and the battle, I think that battle actually may have a time limit, I don't remember. But it was also a rough fight. I think was it 36 hours that somebody, before they nerfed Pandemonium Warden, it was more than a full day that people spent fighting him at one point. Or was it? I don't remember. It was ridiculously... It was an insanely long time that people even began to put themselves through that. Again, remember, don't play games to the point of hurting yourself. Let that be the message of today's gameplay. But when we come back, I will have done all the grinding and setup I can, because even Mewtwo is not the final battle. I've mentioned round 2 of the Elite Four. There is a round 2 of the Elite Four, and they are stronger, and they have new teams. So we will be going and doing that. And until then, we hope to see you again. Later.